There are a lot of things that an independent facilitator does in the SDP process. First and foremost, they are your guide and in many ways advocate through the process. The process is a little bit complicated, and that's where a good independent facilitator can kind of help get through the process. Regional centers are bureaucracies, and they have very traditional types of processes that they have to use. And the independent facilitator is someone who is well-versed in understanding and navigating that process and can help you through that. The next role or thing that a good independent facilitator is going to do is they are going to guide you through a really thorough person-centered planning process. Person-centered plan is a living document, and they're going to create that, and they're going to really help you discover what are your true goals and wants and needs in life. What are your favorite things to do? What are some things you don't like to do? What kind of staff do you work best with? What are some staff members that may have character traits that don't click well with you? What kind of services do you really need? And most importantly, what are your short, medium, and long-term goals for how you want to live your life? So they act as a guide and a facilitator helping you through that process. The next role that an independent facilitator plays is more of a financial one, because they assist you with navigating budgets and developing spending plans and following the Lanterman Act and the HCBS guidelines and other laws and rules that you have to do when you're creating a spending plan. And finally, they act as a service finder or fixer, if you will, because a good independent facilitator is going to help guide you to find services if you have some that you want to have met. They're going to know what's going on in your area. They're going to understand who the service providers are. They're going to understand things like what is the average cost of that, so they can build that into your budget and your spending plan. They're going to assist you with finding and presenting potential hirees to the financial management services so that you can get them hired on your behalf. And they will assist you if need be with things like coming up with wages, hiring and firing, setting schedules, and all those kinds of things as well. And ultimately, once you enter the program, a good independent facilitator is really going to do a good job of staying on top of things so that when it comes time to renew for your next year, you're ahead of the game and you have kind of issues solved.